Yo, this is Nomifactory hard mode, part 39, and this is an important part because I finally updated from, I don't know, what was it, 1.7.5 to 1.7.7. There are some new features, some that I really like, especially from 7.5 to 7.6. First one is kind of what we have here. I know it's a lot of red, but basically this indicates that we lock the fluid here. Same thing, by the way, we can do with here. So I think kind of off screen I will do that. Why is this important? Yeah, because then we can just forget about this, and storage buses don't need to be configured or so. Then the second one is we can in theory autocraft no stuff, but usually that's not how we do that. It's a little bit I didn't fully understand how it works, but we wanted to continue with this fluid drilling rig, so let's get an HV energy hedge here. A second one, or a third, the second change is we have now different circuits. Especially we have these universal circuits now that we can do in a forming press. So this will be something that we want to do. Why? Because we can just then change out how the items are crafted with these universal circuits, and then we're basically done. So that's kind of the idea. Third thing is, I guess, we are basically now full of toluene, and this mechanism here is really great in getting toluene. So this is basically the route that you have to take. The problem is a little bit that we now don't get any ethylene and so on passively, because we still need octane. So octane is the following. It's this one. So then we also need, I guess, of MV. Yeah, MV output hedge, but we have that. So this is now how it works. Now what we need is also a third thing is the fluid storage components. They have shifted now to HV. So this is an important one. So basically this whole shenanigan with getting titanium, you kind of need it, but we come to that later. Or in a bit, but you don't need this, the EV assembler and so on. You don't need it anymore for getting these components and so on. So this is kind of an important one, but you still need for the, I think, the advanced fluid processing or one. You need now a different one. You still need an EV circuit. You need the fluid pattern. This needs an EV sensor. Okay, so you don't get it now. Okay, so basically we cheated. Because you need a radon for that. And radon you only get by doing EV stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the problem now. This one here is actually easy, so you don't need anything here. Just need some titanium. I don't understand why you need an EV sensor for the fluid pattern encoder now. But whatever. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to get now salt water. This is a big, I don't want to say issue, but we need salt water. I think off screen I will do all of this with the universal circuits. So especially this, and this, maybe this. that we do this kind of this forming press and then so on. We need now fluid link covers. These guys here, and they require some stuff. So first of all, we need 9 times 4, so 36 ender pearls. And we only have 32. So let's quickly go here and get these. We can always go into the end and get more, or let's say a bigger. What is it? Yeah, okay, one more. Because yeah, if we have then 8, we can do that. Let's do a quick recipe for this, so that we can craft them. So we need like 36. Stainless steel. Yeah, from tearing down this one here, basically we got a lot of stainless steel and so on, and also we freed up oil cracking unit. Okay, next thing what we need is double stainless steel plates. So we need 2 times 4, so 8 stainless steel. Let's quickly craft them. At some point we will also do like a second how do you call it, a second bending machine, so that we can finally or that we can do double gates. Here we have some stuff to do. The next thing I want to do after doing salt water is I guess we're doing rutile / titanium. So let's quickly do this. Yeah, I don't want to have like now the so but HV sensors and so on. We just need this one and the HV emitter, right? Okay, this needs to go on the 1. That's interesting. Okay. Because I think on the 1 we don't have any space anymore. Yeah. What I thought. So let's get an interface. An interface card here. Shouldn't be a problem. Because I think except for iron and copper and aluminium and maybe some silicon. Yeah, we can craft them now. Almost. That's kind of the important part. Okay, so let's go then over here. All right, so can we do chrome rods? I don't think so, right? Because I guess, do we need them? Yeah, these ones actually we aren't needing them, except for the storage exposer, but yeah, I also now understand what the LME storage exposer does, so it's a better interface, basically. But we need 1620, right? So 10 chrome. Let's do it like this. Let's craft it manually. I don't really mind. What does it take? 7 seconds. Okay, on EV. Yeah, we want to push now a little bit for for EV to get it done. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here that we don't really need. especially the black granite. But black granite? Wait a second. Black granite. What does it do? Oh, we need a centrifuge for biotite, and yeah, biotite. I don't think that we have that. Yeah. So okay. So in terms of sensors, we need now 4, right? Perfect. So yeah, the fluid link covers are basically the problem. And we also need then an HV combustion engine. But we want to get rid of them at some point for energy generation, of course. We want to take the combustion engines here, these ones. They are basically the best we can do now, or not now, but we can do them when we, in my opinion, when we do EV stuff. So for that, we need a EV circuit assembler. So these guys, or this guy, and for that we need radon. So we need some radium salt. So this one. So yeah, does it actually have an HV one? Yeah, it has an HV one. Okay. But yeah, we will also need to at some point figure out our energy distribution system. So currently we're just running on P2P, but I want to do the EU to RF back to EU trick. What was the other one? Sensor? Emitter, okay. Emitters, 4 please. Why did it do that? Yeah. I don't know how this works. Okay, perfect. So yeah, because the problem is now a little bit, what is it called? Chlorine, yeah. Chlorine. We have only 297k. And we're gonna solve that with salt water. Salt water, basically, there are 2 ways on how to process this. No. The first one is either with an electrolyzer, so going for sodium hydroxide mainly because it takes so long. There's no other way, by the way, to get sodium hydroxide. Just that you know this. But I guess the better way is like directly doing this. So the salt water goes into a centrifuge. We will do that after or behind the area of our furnace. And yeah, then we are electrolyzing the salt. So and this will be then basically fluid controlled, I guess. But yeah, this will be here now our biggest main challenge, especially the microverse projector. This guy, dude, this guy here. It's actually pretty easy. We can already do that. The microversium could be a little bit of a problem because we need deuterium. And deuterium you either get from the air in like 1,000 seconds, 80 seconds, or you're going to the moon, which, yeah, you don't really need to go to the moon, I would say, because it's really a rabbit hole. I don't know how much you need. Because you should kind of save on microversium for now. It's actually pretty easy, just need steel, redstone, but the deuterium is kind of the pain. So you get like 10 from 500 hydrogen in 40 seconds on LV. So it's basically 5 seconds. Or is it? No, 10 seconds HV. So, and you need like a bunch. So you need 10 times the amount for 2 microversium when you need a lot of microversium for that. But yeah, we will look into this. So no problem. So what we need for the link covers, we need it in 2 ways. First one is we need to get energy to the other dimension. Later on, we can do that with quantum rings, quantum link chambers, however you want to call them. They're pretty powerful because you can then because you can then so now this is basically full. So we need another assembler maybe. We should be able to do no 4 link covers, right? Yes. Because for now we can just transport HV over there. Doing EV or higher is then a little bit of a problem. And we could also power our miners that way. But later on, most of the stuff that we get from the micro miners is actually more important in terms of crafting and so on. So we basically, how these micro miners progress. So first here we get only stuff that is from, but we could actually get it from Moon. No, Moonturf is then, yeah. Would need to do something like this then, because I guess these ones are easier. Wait a second. We need 2 quantum flag. Yeah, okay, but okay, so we need to do the number 1 then first. So basically here you only get, I guess, normal overworld stuff. Here you get then some end stuff. So this one here is really generic. So here you get iron. This is mostly tin, and I guess, is it only tin and bismuth? Yeah. Redstone. So the whole you can really accelerate this. So redstone. What is the other one? Yeah, cinnabar. You get some. So link covers. Now we need. What do we need? Yeah, we need a combustion engine now, right? Can we do that? I don't think so, but we can. Combustion. If we can. Call it correctly. I don't think that. Yeah, the extractor, maybe, I don't know. We also need to increase that. So yeah, the micro miner tier 2, micro 1. So then here redstone is the whole like cinnabar, you get some, and then raw earth, of course, and glowstone. So that's we can control on this. Nickel is, yeah, you get some cobalt, but you don't really need to control on that. You could control for platinum. That's kind of important. Yeah, some iron and again some platinum. So this is kind of cool that we can control platinum for nickel. Ilmenite is, but I wouldn't do that. So ilmenite is just, yeah, ilmenite. You get some rutile, but I guess you get titanium otherwise. Or maybe we have to do that actually, because you get like 3 stacks of ilmenite. That's not bad. Uraninite is then, of course, uraninite. Thorium. And again, some silver. You mostly need it then for this uranium hexafluoride. Galena, you get 2 stacks. Of course, we need to control on purified galena for indium. So I guess we are done now in this terms. And now we need storage, I guess. So first of all, we need a tank. So yeah, the tank is for the salt water, because we need to do both ways basically. We need to control on chlorine and also sodium hydroxide, because the sodium hydroxide gives us the ability to it should be really fast, right? And with sodium hydroxide we can then finally do epoxy, because we have propane now. I guess also propane is a bit of a problem, right? Or should we, or do we need to add this to the autocraft stuff? Why we do autocrafting with... So, where's my salt water? We don't want to overflow void this. Huh. Or do we want to do that? Okay, let's go to the overworld and see where we can find now our salt water. Usually it's on an ocean or something like this. Ah, nice. We don't have any waypoints anymore due to upgrading. Okay, and we also didn't have anything out anymore. Yeah, we just have to see where salt water is. So what we can do is we can change this into the fluid prospecting mode and see where stuff is. So yeah, I guess I will just go just a bit north here. It's all natural gas. Yeah, so natural gas, I guess. If you want to do that. Ah, this is, you don't need to refine that to anything. And then you can get butan, propan, ethane, methane, and helium. Or LPG and methane. Yeah, LPG is also something that you can, I guess. What is LPG? LPG. Yeah, it's in these ones. So you get also 320. It's not bad. So, dude, where's the ocean? This is all light oil, heavy oil, raw oil. Yeah, I will pause the recording real quick and then we see each other until I find salt water. All right, we have here some salt water now. I guess I'll go a little bit further out. So further to the west. And yeah, maybe we should have some way to build a platform. Actually building an oil platform. Yeah. So yeah, maybe then over here. To be a little bit in the chunk. Important, this doesn't drain, by the way. So here we need like two. Ah, yeah, this the sound. I guess it's the players, right? Is it? No, yeah. Okay, so we have here now the platform. And this was the thing here. Let's actually look to the north. Yeah, so we need this one. We need... we can do it now in two ways here. We can basically... Because I think we need some more here. It doesn't really matter where we place this stuff. Combustion needs to be done here. So, and yeah, here we see kind of the vane size, whatever. We need to place now this one and this one. Then important, set home salt water. And also maybe this one, and then we can go, oops. Then we can go home real quick. Because then we can take here somewhere. Dude, am I blind? Yes, I'm blind. So here. So what we need to do is, I think we need to... whatever. So it's importing. So into the fluid cover. And this one should be going one down, so it's E and exporting. So then we can do to let this work, and you need to go on E for this one, and this should work now, I guess. No? Why aren't you importing anything? Huh? Because this one? Yeah, okay. So you need to configure apparently now. This one here correctly. Okay, so now we have salt water. Now we can continue with the following, and that is we need we need to do an centrifuge. So let's quickly build that. Yeah, I guess we can salvage here some stuff because we need an electrolyzer and a centrifuge. So centrifuge, this one. So thank you. And this one should also work again. Centrifuge. Thank you. So yeah. Yeah, we have to keep a little bit an eye on our copper supply. So we are only at 300. So this one here in theory is done, but we can't really use that. I guess sulfur we don't need right now. Sphalerite we would need. What do we do with the copper ore? Get some cobalt. Yeah, the sulfur is a bit... we don't really need sulfur. Bastnasite, yeah, bornite. Yeah, tetrahedrite. The thing is, these are all... these are all platinum group sludge stuff, and we need nitric acid for that. So that's kind of the problem, I would say, that we need to somehow solve. Let's look to the other one. Yeah, against sulfur, we don't need that because it just gives us sulfur, and sulfur is like wolfenite, tantalite. We have more sphalerite, redstone, molybdenite. Power lead is really interesting. I don't know this. Okay, iron. Oh, we get potassium. Okay, molybdenite. Ah, this was the weird one. Yeah. Okay. But we have also a lot of nether quartz. So. So we have the centrifuge here. We can quickly put this one here into our processing. So, what else do we need? Yeah, we need, I guess we can put this here. The question is, because this one we want to put it out to the right, and I guess the water then in a interface down the bottom. Okay, we need another blue alloy cable. So this should be, I guess, 8 and then 2 silver. Yeah, we should automate this at some point. But we don't need them anymore. That's kind of the, like, we're pretty close to, I would say, EV now. We just need to do the EV loop for rutile, then we basically can... Nah, maybe we need to... So, down the bottom, it's just this one. Water should be overflowing, and to the right, we just export it with... I guess for now, we can use these UV covers. In the meantime, we should do the following, and that is we should do an electrolyzer. Hopefully this works, but I don't think so that it works. Yeah, because we're missing 2 electrum. Okay. We need another interface. Whoops. That is, of course, for this. Then, of course, another interface for the electrolyzer. Should we use really a fluid storage? Fluid? Or should we just place the chlorine there? Yeah, but it then can't overflow. That's kind of the problem. Let's quickly do this one. So, it has a nice animation. So this should export, yeah, into this one. So this should be the shortest way. We need also... Yeah, I guess we can use an UV pump then. We have so much stuff from early game. It's crazy. So yeah. Maybe it's a bit too slow. Okay. Maybe it's a bit too slow to keep up with that. We should have the electrolyzer, right? Yeah, let's do it with a machine cover. So I want to have like I don't... What should it be, like 1,000 or so? Can we do sticks now? Yeah, okay, so Swift. Yeah, we could automate this. But I'm a cheapskate, so... Usually this... Oops. This falls on my... will help me in the long run, but... Yeah. Just want to automate this right now, so... yeah, we... Just doing... MV pump, right? So, MV pump... And yeah, we maybe should. Yes, that's what I want to hear. Yeah. Before we fall off into the void, let's get a little bit more cobblestone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, the problem is we need no energy. That's all. Right. No. Okay, so never mind. We need a dual interface. Because of course we get like 2 things. Of course. So do dual interface. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. We don't have... Hold on a minute. That's not a good sign. What are these now? Huh? Wait a second. Why can't we craft that? Invalid pattern. Okay. Huh? Okay, I don't understand. Oh, it needs an EV tier now. That is interesting. Why does it need an EV tier now? What the hell? Yeah, I don't know if I want to change the spec, maybe. Because EV is quite intensive. So yeah, I think I will change that back. So I don't like this. Like they should really do fluid crafting in HV, dude. I don't care. Also doing the pattern. So this one here also is kind of fluid pattern. It's a bit sketchy, dude. This should be an HV sensor here, in my opinion. So the pattern terminal is fine and so on, and this one here then should be, yeah. This isn't fine, but the sensor should be HV. Definitely. So yeah, I think I will change that so that we are congruent on this. So then our pattern will be again invalid, but whatever. I just want to have the dual interface now. Because yeah, this is, for me, it didn't make sense. So doing like normal crafting, normal auto crafting should be on, is also on HV. Because you need HV, you need patterns. Yeah, whatever. They should, everything should be on HV, dude. Like normal passiving with applied logistics should be MB. Yeah, this is fine. But we still haven't solved the issue, by the way. So basically we just do this. Yeah, like what is it? Chlorine. So the only thing that we need, yeah, is now rubber, right? And we should have some rubber. Yeah, no. I'm so lazy. It's crazy. It's also now shows you how much filled it is. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't notice that before. Yeah, some good changes, some not so. Yeah, some I don't get, like, really. What is this here? Yeah, it should be a 4-1. So yeah, I guess this one here is a little bit faster than this guy, right? This one takes 12 ticks, yeah. But we're getting chlorine now, that's kind of nice. So chlorine. But I think it's a good point to cut real in and do this dual interfacing stuff. Luckily, I know what to do. So see you guys in a bit. All right, so apparently it wasn't where it was or where it should have been. So yeah, they're using now two kinds of mods. One is where the scripts are, and the second one they added it like recently. I don't know, like 2 or 3 patches ago. It's called Groovy, so it's a different kind of, I don't know what it does, but it's basically a scripting language to change recipes. This is how I basically do recipe changes on my own. We cannot do the dual interface, and it doesn't need now any EV stuff. Apparently, it was also like it checked which kind of mode you were playing. So yeah, I don't really know. Maybe we can change it back later, but I guess it's fine now. Okay, so we have now chlorine, right? So we're getting it. The question is now, what else do we need to do, or what we need to do next? Yeah, I guess we need to go. How much rutile do we have? 300. This is not much. So I guess we need to do now the rutile processing, in my opinion. So for that, I guess we need another chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe even 2. Because I think they're right on the chunk border, yeah. And I usually don't want to fall off, so... Should it be the correct one? Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, it looks a little bit weird, but... 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess rutile processing is now the important part. So, For that, we want to use basically the same quote-unquote trick that we can use for that we use for our processing. So we need some patterns because we. Or wait a second. I guess we can also do epoxy, no? Or should we go the epoxy route? Epoxy route is kind of microversium route, so this one is not bad. We can easily do that. Like once. Important, we need an AV electrolyzer. So this guy here to do the radium salt. We also apparently need an micro tier 1. How much ethylene do we have? 290k. Yeah, this is now a little bit of a, but I guess better. Yeah. Wait a second. Titanium tetrachloride. It needs H3 and Canthal. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of now a conundrum. Like, to do EV properly, we need EV energy. For EV energy, we need root. So yeah, I guess we're going the router route. So first of all, we need the following. We need then yeah, maybe this is something that we can do here now. Let's get like 2 more interfaces, like normal ones. And then we need molecular assemblers. So maybe we should also do them. Can we do quartz glass? Quartz glass. Okay, so then let's do quartz glass first. Basically, in the end, it's very easy. We just need this one here. Yep. The last thing, I guess, is this one here. So yeah, please reuse rubber wood stuff here. We need to do chests. And we also need to do a cell workbench. No, we need to do this guy here. So I guess this can go here now. This needs to be on 8. Yeah, this is also getting full here. Crafting table. Yeah, we can also put it here, I guess. Then for the molecular assembler, we just need this one. So, molecular. We don't have flint. How to get flint? Yeah, we can just quickly do this recipe. Later on, we can do it with sifting, but yeah, this is why I also have this recipe, I guess. Yeah, having it as chance is like really dumb, I would say. So let's do this. And yeah, it costs us like not so much gravel. So I think 9 gravel in total or so. But yeah, the cutting is more the problem because this takes like 3 seconds. Alright, yeah, we need interfaces. So is there now anything on there that we don't want? Except for the black granite? It doesn't look like it, right? No. Okay, it's fine. So now we can do a little bit more stuff. Later on we will kind of have more, so I want to have like 4 in total. But yeah, I guess the Grossula we can quickly throw away. Yeah, let's process all of the nether quartz. Okay, molecular assembler done. We need now an electric blast furnace. And it's not an easy one. I guess we need multiple ones here. So, yes. And yes. Question is, can we craft that? Electric blast furnace. We need 2 times. Wait, what? The remaining stuff we can craft or what? That is interesting. Yeah, the copper's now a little bit of a problem. It's also not here. Yeah, we would need to set up that is available, okay, but we still need to craft it. But in the end, it's very easy. We just need to know if we have enough patterns. And I don't think so. Yeah, let's firstly do this one, I guess. We have, I guess, mostly this one here. Okay, so we need more patterns. So you should be then over here. I guess over here. This is this one. Yeah, you know what? Let's do like 16 already. So, how much is it? 3, right? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we can put it over here. I think in previous GregTech versions there was an issue with the multi-blocks that you shouldn't place them kind of between chunks, so have everything chunk contained, but I think they fixed it now. So what do you need a Yule piston for? Oh, for the robo arm. 4 items per second. So, hello? Okay, so the first thing is we also need a maintenance hedge. And it should work. But we only have Kantai coils. Yeah, maybe let's do some nichrome coils. I guess we should be able to do that. But we need now a muffler hedge. That's kind of the... And I don't think that we can craft that now. So, muffler hedge. Yeah. I guess the rest we already have. Should be. Right. Apparently. That's nice. So, for ilmenite, so this one. Okay, so we need an input bus. So we need an input bus. Oh, we don't have any cobblestone to build with. That's a problem. So, yeah, we of course can do now an HV energy hedge. Anyway, need this. So, I of course don't want to live in the wilderness. Yeah, the question is, should we overclock this? I don't think so. That we should do this. Ah, it's this one, I guess. Okay, so we need an input bus. A question will be a bit, how do we store that? How much conduits do we have left? I don't think that much, right? I guess it was always like 48. The MV stuff. Yeah, we need an MV output hatch. So basically we can put input here, output here, I guess. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we have to go like here. How long does this take, dude? Holy shit. These are just some conduits. Huh? Wait, what? No, they didn't change it. Ah, no, they changed it. Dude, what the fuck? Could you not do that, please? Oh my god. Why do you change the recipes? Like, oh my god. Quick break again. I need to fix that. This was 8 before. All right. Yeah. Changed it back. I guess this one here is also not working, right? No, this is, dude. It doesn't. It freaking doesn't make sense. Yeah. Okay. So we need some conduits. Now it should be working. Yeah, I don't know why you would change something like this. Like, ME conduits you need en masse, so I don't know why you would reduce the amount by 4 times. But yeah, I just wanna, yeah, I think there will be a lot of that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, thank you. Because we also need to craft the Cantha coils, or Nichrome coils, I guess. Okay. Okay, then we can, guess, close this one here up again. So, okay, I guess this will take a while. We wanted to do Invar, right? And especially the Invar rods plus then Invar frames, right? So that we can do that. Yeah, Invar rods frames. Okay, let's see. Heat proof. For... Okay, nice. I just wanted to... Can we do nichrome? Whoops. Okay, so we're missing stainless steel and nichrome. This is also what they changed, by the way. So if you're missing something, it will be now on the top list. Yeah, stainless steel foil, not a problem. The only thing is really the nichrome wires. I guess we need to do some nichrome then. So... yeah, we need hot nichrome ingots. So, nichrome. Doing it like this. On here. And for that we need nichrome dust. Nichrome dust needs a mixer. On the number 2. Do we have that? We have, I guess, 3 and 1 here. So, no. Let's make then a mixer. Should be possible. Okay, and put it in here. All right. Yeah, so the first thing is kind of ilmenite. We're getting a lot of wrought iron and rutile. The rutile will be then... we will put it then into... this is something... Yeah, we need... I guess we need a storage bus then, kind of. Because we also will get like a rutile out from our processing, right? Yeah, the carbon dioxide we will just flat out recycle. Then the rutile, yeah, this is where the stuff will then happen. We also need an interface, right? So let's do this real quick. We also maybe need another screwdriver, but probably only needs this one. But yeah, we need to go to the microverse now. That is, I don't want to say the challenge, but this will... Yeah, I would say at least like an episode. As you can see, we need the rutile first and then... so... Nichrome blocks 16. Okay. We should be able to craft this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we will know changes here. Yeah, this way. Yeah, we only have like 100 copper. Okay, so I guess we can take this one here. Yeah. Okay, the cinnabar and maybe the redstone we can already process. So tetrahedrite, no. Stibnite. Are we getting antimony trioxide? And we need this for antimony. Okay, never mind. Sphalerite we can. Bastensite. Neodymium, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's quickly check it. If not, then sphalerite, bastensite. Bornite and so on. These are all of the Chicosite as well. Cinnabar we can do, right? Should be able to do. Monazite, pyrite, redstone, ruby. Okay. I guess monazite. This is a sifter recipe. Okay. I don't think that we have an electrolyzer recipe for that, right? So, yeah, the rest we can just process. More redstone. What was it now? The night. Yeah, the stuff here, right? So I guess we can just do this. Okay. Now we should be able to do the 16 nichrome blocks. Okay, perfect. Should have done this as well. All right. Yeah, I guess we will be back when this is done. So there is no way in how to do that. So see you guys in a bit. All right. So we have here our last nichrome block crafting. I also added monazite now to the processing line, but again, we don't want to do ilmenite. Okay, so we have this. So I guess what we want to do now is, yeah, we need to. Yeah, so this one has to be here. We need an output bus, right? So this is an important one. The output bus. Yeah, I don't think that we need to do it really. We will just do one machine and then that's it. Okay, crafting this one. This is fine. Because it should be passive, and later on we don't need that much titanium anymore. So, but we want to have it something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on top is 7. So we need like 11. The question is, should we overclock this? Ilmenite? It runs on HV, so yeah, let's see. Okay, then like 10. Yeah, we can also quickly go to bed. It's more about the infrastructure, how we do that. Because I think, can we do crates? Yeah, we should be able to do that. So basically, what we want to do is we want to have here now, because we have all of this rutile, right? We want to replace that with titanium. So titanium. Oh, nice. So, why can't I drag that here? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we also need to remove a lot of stuff here, so I think the graphite we can also do now. Yes. So let's do this. Let's do some ore processing on this side. What is this? Spessartine. Yeah, spessartine we can do. The grossola was a bit, I guess, not so important. So basically we need now a crate. What do we have? We had the heat proof, right? So let's finish this one here. Yeah, great. So, you know what? Let's do like 1 titanium. Should be able to do that. Hmm. The problem is we get these two out, right? Hmm. But I guess we can do it like this, yeah. So, or can we do it like this? Okay, let's first do an let's first get the fluid interface for this one. We also need a peer-to-peer, so do that. The fluids bus should be over here. Could you not do that? We can also go a bit upstairs here. Because I think we need it. So basically what we want to do is we want to separate but also store in this crate here all of the all of the rutile that we're getting. So I guess we can do it like this. So we need another. We need an interface and a storage bus. So, or should we also do it? Yeah, I guess we can also do it with a crate. So the interface is basically to keep exactly, what is it? 4 carbon in there. And the other one is to keep to store like all of the ilmenite in there. So see about this, how this works. I guess we need another crate, right? So I want to do something like this. So this one here. Then this can go because we just need this one. Storage bus. Oh no, wait a second. So here we can already do carbon. Here. Let's get like 64. Because this is not carbon neutral, that's kind of the problem. That is a bit the problem. So, yeah, so storage bus can then go here. Yeah, now yeah. As you can see, I didn't have planned this out. So, yeah, we need, I guess, not two. Yeah, let's do 2 robo arms. I don't really mind. Or does it work? Do we need no, this is an Nordic filter. We can do it with an item filter, right? So this one here. What do we need for that? Yeah, some steel and some zinc foil. We can also view the crafting tree if we want to. So, what needs what? Kind of nice. What's going on with the interface, dude? What about the zinc? Really can't do zinc. Okay. No, that's this one. Zinc. Thank you, and you can go then over here. All right, so let's see. This one is the first one. Import, keep exact, and then we have carbon, I think 4, right? So 4 carbon in there, and then here it should be then 10. I hope. So this should then kind of work. We could have. Wait, what? Oh my god. Please don't only eliminate there. Yeah, the eliminate should be then here. And it's not working. Why it's not working? Why is it not working? By the way, I don't want to see that. Needs maintenance. Okay, never mind. Okay, it still needs like 80 seconds. Didn't push anything over the edge. Okay. But yeah. Because the thing is, we need to yeah, I guess we will do kind of a double thing. So here will be basic, or here will be a storage bus where we can store all of the ilmenite, all of the rutile. So storage bus, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why this wrought iron is in there. And then we just filter out manually. I don't really mind. We can actually use a conveyor belt for that, like this one. Because yeah, the next thing is then the big large chemical reactor. So we need to do this one. Let's get an interface. Huh? For what? Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess for these guys, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Weird. So storage bus should be then as an insert only. Oh yeah, this is kind of weird. And then the oh no, wait a second. We want to not continue it here, I guess. We want to continue it. Ugh. Yeah, it takes a little bit more, but that's, I guess, better because we need to go here. This one, and we need an item filter again. Sorry. So, yeah, we need another steel plate. Plate that steel. And then we need some zinc, right? All right, so yeah. Let's go back. Auto crafting could help there, but I don't really know if we really need zinc for this, to be honest. Okay, so this one, and then we can. Yeah, this would take a while. So and that is of course wrought iron. All right, perfect. Next thing is we need a large chemical reactor. So and we're missing copper. Okay, that's what I actually wanted to do. Ah, wait a second. How much copper dust do we have? We have like 699. Also, with quite some chalcocite. Mazicot. Silver. Yeah, because the same problem is with chalcopyrite, right? So tetrahedrite. Yeah, we get some antimony. Zinc. Yeah. Can we do some priority scheduling? Please. Look at all of this redstone, dude. So, Very nice. Where is it? Oh my god, wait a second. Does it? No. Gets directly outputted. Okay. Yes, the zinc really there and the cadmium. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we should maybe do not have done that. Whatever. Let's quickly get some copper and then we do some chalcopyrite, I guess. Here was everything out there. Okay. The good thing is now we can use actually gasoline for that. So where is my naphtha? This is lubricant. Dude. What? This one here, was it right? Okay, nice. Oh wait. Home miner 01. Okay. Still first prospecting mode, yeah. There's 25. What? Oh. 57. Yeah, I think we have to go a little bit northeast. Ah. Wait, I don't know here. It has 25, dude. 25 is like nothing. This is where I want to go. That should have way more. Okay. Yeah, let's set it up here. Set home miner 01. All right, we should get now some of this stuff. We wanted to do a chemical reactor, right? So, huh? Why is it going down? Can you tell me that? Tetrahydrite should give us copper. Or am I wrong? Okay. Whatever this was. Okay, we need this titanium tetrachlorine. So again, we need to have this one with chlorine. For this, I guess we can still use this stuff over here. The storage bus. Is it? Yeah, it's only rotate. But then let's do it bidirectional for now. Yeah, takes quite some time. Ah, because it doesn't have any power. That is not nice. This one here as well. Yeah, we're a little bit power limited now. Apparently. Some more combustion engines. But yeah, the rutile should be like passive. That's what I want to have. Or the titanium should be passive. So that we, because this one here, if we have 10 titanium tetrachloride, we just need a blast furnace. I guess we will do this the next episode. So we just want to have the large chemical reactor now. And this will be then recycled basically into, so we just have like some chlorine there. We won't add it to the network. We just have an input hatch. And this one here gets then into an electrolyzer. The magnesium gets recycled into the what is it called? Into the blast furnace, and the chlorine goes then into the chemical reactor. So this is kind of, so we only need to quote unquote add some carbon to that, because the problem is the stuff is not carbon neutral. Weird thing to say, but it is like this. So yeah. So we need a maintenance hatch and then a PTFE, right? So this guy here. Then we need to copper nickel some stuff. This can go over here. Yeah, I want to remove now a lot of the stuff here. The problem is now with the charcoal side and so on. This is a bit of a problem, but yeah. Yeah. We also need an H3 energy hatch. H3 energy hatch. Nice. And then we can passive rutile. That is pretty nice. So I would actually say, yeah, the input should be then here, I guess. We can also go them from the bottom, right? So we will just export all of the rutile into there. So this should input then. And yeah, the titanium loop should be then pretty easy. We'll just basically build on I don't know, doesn't need to have this an ME controller, because I don't think so. Otherwise we just used like 2 fluid interfaces. So yeah, peer-to-peer. Let's wait for this real quick. Shouldn't be that long, maybe. So yeah, we have like 2 outputs. One of the outputs, the carbon monoxide, should oops. So ME bus. Yeah, we need 2. But we also need an ME input bus. Okay, nice. So this guy should be over here. Dude. So output hatches. Yeah, this will be some weird cabling, I can tell you that. Yeah, should we do it with robo arms? I guess. Robo arm time. So yeah, because here they can't reach, but so I guess one of the output hatches will be then over here, right? The good thing is, again, we can fluid lock this. So here we want to have carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. And on the other side, oops, so I guess over here we can then do tetrafluoroethylene. So in terms of outputs, was this everything? Let's quickly check. We have input. No, we need an input hedge. Okay, but the input hedge should then also be, I guess, over here. Yeah. So MV, let's quickly change that into input hedge. So steel plates, right? So we can think. So we can quickly do that. Steel. Come on. All right. So. So the question is about the. Let's quickly get the zinc stuff. The question is now, how many chemically inert things do we need? So, did we actually pair that? No, it doesn't have any power. Okay. Now let's give you power. Yeah, I guess we can run at least one cable down here. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. Really that much? Okay. Really that much? Okay, so yeah. We need like 2 carbon and can we actually do the interface already? No, we used it apparently. Okay. Okay, this was fast. Yeah, so the carbon monoxide will just be reused. This one here will be then the interesting part because the hot titanium needs to go out and the other one needs to go then into an electrolyzer. The electrolyzer needs to then feedback into the yeah, but I think we can just let's craft an interface. Or let's first of all do the fluid one. So I guess we need like one fluid interface, right? I don't understand why we have not so much copper. But whatever. So it should be fine, right? And there goes our screwdriver. Okay, so interface. So this is for this one. Next one, a normal interface, please. So this one here is for this one. So I guess we have to go like over here. All right, so from this side, keep exact. One router. Well, let's do 2. And from this side, you're importing, right? So carbon and like 4. Also important. Now we need to get the interface, and then it should be fine. So, carbon, carbon, carbon. Yeah, we have so much. So now there should be this stuff in there. That's perfect. Okay, next thing. We need the chlorine. So, yeah. Let's do an input hatch first. A normal one, this should be fine. Because basically we need like... Yeah, maybe we have to shift around the input hatch. So I want to basically have the titanium. Yeah, I guess we can shift this around. Will be a bit weirder then, but I guess from the energy, but it should be fine. So input hatch, this should be only... I can't fluid lock this. What? Okay, interesting. So now what do we need? Yeah, we need like... How much buckets? 8 buckets of chlorine. Ugh. Oops. Thank you. So this takes like 20 seconds. Okay. Please do it quietly. Thank you. Yeah, we need to upgrade this maybe. Yeah, do we get the... I don't know if we get the second EVF up and running. Okay, so here should be now 1000 titanium tetrachloride. That is kind of the idea. And then, yeah, I don't know. Should we just do it with a pipe? I guess. Or with a conduit. Or wait a second, should we... Does this work? Like here will be then the second ring. And we output hatch into here, right? And we can just do something like this. Yeah, not like this, but... yeah, I guess we can do it like this. So, the electrolyzer will be then just here, outputting to the bottom. In terms of... yeah, but we can use both, right? Like, oops. Energy items, so... Shouldn't be then a problem. Okay, then let's do... Can we do the electrolyzer? Nope, we removed it. Yeah, you need to electrolyze so freaking much in HV. This is crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't say we're stuck in here for like ages, but you need to do so much stuff. You need to build so much infra. That's crazy. Let's get you to you know what? Yeah, let's quickly do it like this. Whoops. Okay, nice. Yeah, the question is, can we actually reach the stuff? I mean, now we're missing 21. Okay. Let's get some more copper. The really dumb way. Because this is... Wait a second. We could do it on cancel in 40 seconds. So we wouldn't need like nichrome. I don't know. What did we want to craft? Electrolyzer, right? This guy. Oh, but why do we need so much copper for that? 21. Okay. Okay, so this one we need to do now. Doesn't it is. Yeah, okay, but this is something that we can route very easily, I guess. Yeah, then maybe we actually try to craft that the last thing. Yeah, the chlorine is missing. Yeah, should we... I guess we have some item conduits left, right? Yeah, we have some. Do we have some fluid conduits? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe let's just do it with... Let's see. Peer-to-peer, we need now 2. So this will be now the interesting part. Yeah. Wait, are we crafting always 5? I guess so, right? Oh no, we just need 9. Because I don't think that you need actually stainless steel in terms of... Right? Can't do anything with that. Nope. Not really. Okay, so electric blast furnace. Let's see if we can craft that. Yes. So, this one over here. Output down, please the fluid. So, yeah, this would be then over here. Something like this. Yeah, so this is basically not extendable right now. Basically, we can only upgrade it in terms of power. So. But usually that's kind of enough, I would say. Like, passive processes are pretty good if you are, if you kind of, yeah, how do you say it? If you kind of adjust how and which and when, or kind of the ratios to each other. So, we need a muffler hedge. Nope. I don't know why you can write E in a freaking numbers the system, but whatever. This is like okay, let's do the nichrome stuff. So yeah, we need like 16. So this will take a while. So see you in a bit. All right, so we have all of the nichrome blocks. We had to pause here a bit. The ore processing. So and this one here is also done. Okay, so we have enough rutile. So now we need an HV energy hedge. HV energy hedge. Because yeah, then we have all the titanium in the world we need, and we can then finally do our proper energy distribution. So because this is what we actually then want. We want to have then energy converters. Go on. Do it. But what is all on there? That's the rubber, right? Yeah. We also have some PVC on there. So, okay, so we have to figure out now the stuff here. So the muffler should go here. So we have like two things, right? Yeah. We don't get anything out, right? Yeah. So we just need an output bus. And then we just need some more. How much more is it? I don't think that we need this one here. So this is then fine. Yeah, the question is how many. So I guess we will want to place it somewhere over here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12 heat proof. Yeah, I don't know how to do that here. Oh no, we need only 11, right? Oh, but we can do the input bus here. Okay, so we need like only 11. And we need another input bus. So okay, but how do we get copper then, dude? Let's get... yeah, we only need... what is it called? MV input, right? Hello. All right, so oops, other way. So should be done, and it still needs maintenance because of the screwdriver. So do we have some wrought iron? Yes, nice. So we need a stick, I guess. Okay, so we need a file and the hammer. All right, so basically we want to extract this one here. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because of the chlorine, right? So we need to filter that, right? Somehow. How much is a filter? No, this one. Yeah, let's do like 2 or so. So can we do hoppers now? I don't think so. But we can do like chests. 2, and we can also do some iron plates. So 10. How much paper do we have? More than enough. And the last thing is we need interface, right? So let's see if the hoppers are done. That should be it, I guess. Then we can, guess, replace this one here. So, what is it called? Yeah. And this is how we should get titanium. I guess. The only thing that we have to do now is a storage bus. God damn it. Okay, but then we have automatic titanium production now. It's rather slow, but better slow than nothing. Because we anyway need way more, I guess. Can we see the root tile? Yeah, okay, so we can see the root tile. So yeah, this is what this is for basically. So hot titanium ingot, and we can then make this an insert only. Yeah, so we are basically done now, I guess. Should work now all the way, I guess. So slowly but surely we're getting with... Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't... So it hasn't enough... I guess it doesn't have enough chlorine, but... The blast furnace is anyway the bottleneck. So, but what you can do now, this is kind of nice. We can now... Where is it? Remove this one. Kind of. Should we? No, let's keep it there, because I guess for normal one we just need to need to process this. So yeah, I guess next time we are going to maybe we actually want to do the universal stuff here, the universal circuits, and then yeah, we have to do microverse projectors for then our first engine. So we want to do then this one here, large combustion engine. Yeah, this one here is the best anyway. I guess it can only do MD power, right? And yeah, it's pretty bad. Like you need 640 steam to get like 320 U. It's so bad. And steam is kind of, yeah. There is an idea in my head that I want to do energy-wise only steam. Like one run. Only steam production. Yeah, let's see about this. So... But yeah, let's finish this one first here. So yeah, it's kind of nice now. I guess we see each other in the next episode, where we want to then, yeah, let's do the universal stuff first, and then it's just a forming press, and we need to then change some recipes. So this will be the problem. But what we should also do, maybe I'll do this kind of off screen now. Yeah, locking all of this stuff in. So yeah, see you guys in the next episode, and bye bye.